consciousness is on a continuum.
Yes, to explain
So,
consciousness to people that would be
well,
good.
so it starts with, everybody's heard the term consciousness, to be conscious, to be awake,
Aware.
actually
Yeah.
aware. So it consciousness defines our thoughts. It's how we think, and it's the actions that we take. After that, or before that, comes the subconscious. You've heard of the subconscious.
Mhm.
The subconscious are things that we're kind of not quite in focus yet, but it's something that we kind of know, but we're not really there. It's not quite in focus. And then there's the unconscious. And the unconscious is that's the deep recesses of our mind. It's our memories, it's our past, things that are put so far down that we sadly make choices from this unconscious place. So, because consciousness is on a continuum, it's a skill set to learn how to be aware and to stay aware and to stay awake.
And are there certain people that would like? I don't know if they do it. They are not conscious or subconscious. I'd say
Mhm.
consciousness is awareness, right? So
It's
if we say
awareness.
subconscious, they're not. They're somewhat aware, but not really.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay.
Sometimes with the subconscious, you'll have that aha moment.
Mm,
You say,
mhm,
aha, I get it now. That
mhm.
means that subconscious thought was almost there, but not quite coming to the surface, and it needed some sort of activity to become aware of it. And so
A-
we're always going from an unconscious place to a subconscious to a conscious awareness.
And many times people, well, during the day, they'll leave their bodies, not being
Yeah.
aware, not being conscious of it, because
Mhm.
it's such an easy thing to do. But when you leave your body, if you will, it's as if your consciousness is in a different space, or you're not aware of that particular moment because you're somewhere else. Just say
Yes,
that
I would
like
say.
if you're reading a book and you don't remember
Mhm.
you just read, you got to turn chapter pages back because you're not
Right.
conscious of it. You're somewhere else, and many times leaving the body, that's what happens. It's so painless to leave our body. We leave our body a lot every day, and
Right.
that's what it's like. It's not a big thing, but you're not conscious. So being conscious, aware, right, present,
Mhm. Being present, being
present,
awake, being
being
aware
awake.
of being awake, being aware of your actions. How about that one?
It's a good
Being
one.
conscious, being aware of what you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're responding to people. It takes energy to be awake. And if somebody is very lazy, they would probably have a good thought there that they're probably unconscious or very in some other state of mind.
Sure. I had one the other day, which it said a test between being judgmental, which
Oh yeah.
I wasn't, but I was. I'll say I was a little bit, and I have to work on that. But behind somebody in a car, small area, not, and the light turns green. Hello, and time to
Yes.
go. And unconscious or distracted because people don't be
Mhm.
distracted, not conscious. They're distracted with
That's
devices.
very true, and it's funny that you use the term about driving. Driving's a big one where people go
Big one.
unconscious, and you
Whoa!
can you know how there's those
And
drivers
it's a
out
motor
there that
vehicle.
they yell at you and they scream, and they're the ones that also have to look at what they're doing. Why are they yelling and screaming?
Very true. Very true.
You know,
Wow.
so
Wow.
all these kinds of ways that all of us need to become more aware through everyday activities, even.